guys, my name is Megan, and today I've got some of my favorite books with demisexual main characters for you. Alright, so today we're talking about some of my favorite books that feature demisexual main characters, which demisexual is under the asexual flag, but demisexual means that generally a character has to develop a really good friendship before developing romantic feelings. So let's go ahead and just dive right in. Alright, so first up is one that I think is on everybody's list for a demisexual main character, and that is the All for the Game series. So this is like the first, like the original 3 books in this series. This one is following Neil Jostin, who is the son of a mafia enforcer, and he's been on the run for 10 years from his father, and his one thing that he absolutely loves is Xe, which is a sport that's kind of, it's made up, but it's kind of a cross between doing lacrosse with like the violence of a hockey game, and just like, it's an unhinged sport, and it's Neil's favorite thing in the entire world, and he literally cannot stop himself from playing. So he's recruited to Palmetto State University for the Xe team, and he's also just so pumped that he gets to play sports. And we follow this group of misfit players who are all on like second, third, fourth chances, and it's a wonderful series, and Neil Jostin is so demisexual. You realize throughout the book that Neil has no idea that people have crushes on him. He doesn't have eyes for anything except for this sport, and one player on his team named Andrew, who is like one of the best goalies, and that is his person. This is an unhinged sports romance with Japanese mafia influences and serial killer fathers. It's unhinged in like the best way, and it's a series I would highly recommend checking out, but it's definitely not for those who don't like dark romance. Next up I have Time to Shine. This is one of my favorite hockey romances. It's so sweet and soft. This is following Casey, who is an out and proud bisexual hockey player. It's also following Landon, who is a demisexual hockey player. I think he's a goalie, and Landon is called up from an AHL team to the NHL team to be a replacement goalie, and he ends up being roommates with Casey, and like they develop the best friendship, and like Casey loves to talk endlessly and Landon just likes to listen, and it's so sweet. And honestly, them falling in love is so sweet and soft, and just it's them trying to figure out how they can be together when Landon has to go back to his AHL team, and it's perfect. It's one of my favorite romances ever, and it's one that I would highly recommend, especially if you love the Game Changer series, which Rachel Reid also wrote. Next up I have A Taste of Golden Iron. This is one of my favorite romantasy books ever. This is following Prince Cato, who is been put in charge of the kingdom while his sister the queen gives birth to her child, and things go wrong almost instantly. There's been like a break-in at a shipyard where trade secrets are for the crown. His sister's baby daddy is trying to kind of oust Cato from, like, he's trying to isolate Cato from his sister while also trying to like assassinate him. And there is Cato's bodyguard, who he's kind of falling in love with, but also like he's developed a really great friendship with this bodyguard, but also he is developing feelings, but also like he has so much anxiety and depression, and just like he's such an anxious little being that he can't let himself have a relationship. And it's them falling in love, but also dealing with assassination attempts, dealing with break-ins and counterfeit ring. It's so much fun. If you love romantasy, this is one I would highly check out, because this series this is part of, it's like an ever-growing world that this author is writing. It's fantastic. Next up I have the Covenant graphic novel series. This is following Ezra, who is a priest who has been gifted magic from an angel, and that means he can help fight demons, and also following Sunny, who happens to be the son of a demon that he doesn't know he's the son of a demon, and the demons are hunting him, and it's Ezra's job to help Sunny survive. But also Sunny is very demisexual. He's also bisexual, and he is just trying to survive. He is fighting for his life against these demons. If you love books that deal with like crisis of faith or like religious trauma, this is definitely the book series for you. It's so good, and the art style is fantastic. So next up, I'd like to recommend Sink or Swim. This is the second book in the Relic series. This one is following Baha, who is a dinosaur shifter. He is a Spinosaurus shifter. And it's not necessarily like on page that he is demisexual, but like in the writing of this book, you can definitely tell that he is somewhere on the asexual spectrum. And it's also following Jackson, who is a Quetzalcoatl Atlas shifter. And Jackson and Baha butt heads the second they meet for their mission to rescue or to acquire a fossil from a black market auction. Like, they butt heads so hard while they are in like a fake dating situation, but also like picking at each other is just like their thing, and like they're so sweet about it. But also Baha is like realizing that, oh, this might actually be my person, and they are so sweet together. And it's just one of the best, like funniest books I've ever read. This entire series is super, super fun. Especially if you love dinosaurs or dinosaur shifters or like shifter romances, this is the one for you. All right, so those are some of my favorite books featuring demisexual main characters. Do you guys have any books that you'd like to recommend? Let me know down below. If you guys like this video, don't forget the like button. If you haven't already but would like to, go and hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to follow me on social media for more bookish stuff, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys.